the two sides because of the cost of keeping the getting the game back here into fruition. Like I said, I'm fascinated to hear from Paul Skelly in a moment too from Gillingham. How would you want to conclude a season? If you're running a football club, right? I'm sure it will change if you're at the top, if you're at the bottom, if you're on the cusp of playoffs, or if you've nothing on the season. I'm sure everybody's opinion is going to change from man to man. Nobody's going to be fully satisfied with whatever comes out of these meetings, are they?
No, absolutely not. We've said that all along, haven't we? Certain clubs are obviously going to be disappointed, and other clubs are going to be chuffed to pieces. From a selfish point of view, I think as a player, I'd just basically want to play every game.
Yeah.
3 points, point for a draw, and if you lose, you don't win. That's what I would want as an individual player, and I think all the players would want that. But I think they've got to realise that these aren't normal circumstances, and that's why these clubs are trying to come up with an agreement and a solution that's going to work for, well, 100% of the clubs, to be honest with you, but it's not going to be that way.
No.
It's not going to work that way. I mean, you're looking at the bottom of the tables, you know, Cheltenham Town, leapfrog Exeter City to get promoted to League Two.
Yeah.
You know, is that fair? Well, they've got to come up with an agreement. I think it's going to come down to a vote, isn't it? I think they need a certain percentage of clubs to agree to, to the weighted points per game. And if they don't, you know, what solution two? If they don't come to an agreement, what are they actually going to? What they're going to solve, because then do the clubs then turn around and go, okay, well, we need to turn to phase two here, we've got to come up with something else. Are we going to stick with 3 points, 1 point for a draw and none for a defeat? Because I dare say, along with a lot of people here, I think the sides at the bottom of the tables of League One and League Two are going to disagree with us, because it puts them in a more stickier situation. At the top of the table, I think they'll probably believe in themselves a little bit, thinking that they can go and win more games than they're going to lose. They're full of confidence, or they were before we went into lockdown. It's so hard, it really is, and you've got to feel for clubs. You know, it's great saying we want to see promotions from League One and League Two, etc. We want to see the playoffs if we possibly can. But then you look at the bottom of the table, and again, I've just jumped back to the Premier League here. Aston Villa have got that game in hand. You think about the sides at the bottom of League Two and League One, they might actually go out the 4 divisions. The sides of League Two. It's so hard. It's where we are.
Stick with us. You're listening to Talk